the first series of day 3 here at StarLadder. I'm ODPixel and I'll be joined by Tsunami.
If he's getting shut down in this safe lane, which would be surprising, but an AA can always be very tricky.
Katsuo in trouble. Shards are out. That's first blood for Iceberg nonetheless as well.
They're expecting Fly to Moon to be making rotations, and Fly to Moon's just staying static.
They're going to make a bit of an attempt onto Nongrata. Katsuo here as well, but at the same time there's backup. Can they actually get over to help Nongrata though? Pop the darkness. These Sash do have to just back away from this Night Stalker. They just can't commit for the kill, despite having a threat there. Massive TP reactions coming in though, because Iceberg, he's moved up to the top lane, Pados, but the Haste Rune able to close the gap with the Burrow Strike straight on top of the OD. They've got the Telekinesis, but there's the save for now. The Snowball across the creeps, giving some extra time for Iceberg to back up. He'll turn with the Astral to make sure there's no Burrow Strike from Pados. Pops the stick charges.
Shards.
Iceberg's going to get out of there, but it looks like No Fear will not be as fortunate as they catch out the Tusk. Mid lane, TP reaction coming in, Ellie Sash, dropping the ball, seeing if he get the vision, does manage to find Silent, it gets the catch, straight back into the Static Storm. They kill him though, there's going to be the defensive Astral from Iceberg, and that's going to give enough time for Silent to stay safe for a little bit longer. The Burrow Strike comes in though in the epicenter, they're chasing down Silent. Silent pops the stick charges, but it's not going to keep him alive, or is it? One more touch is going to do it, no! He stays alive, Silent actually manages to get up, but they've lost Iceberg. They may lose No Fear as well as Pados has the Burrow Strike. KINGUIN will find themselves a second.
In your mind, you're like, the enemy team's going to start pushing my towers. I'm not farming, but against this Fly to Moon squad, it's not that big of a concern.
We'll see. A little bit of an attempt onto Katsuo. Silent. Let's put the Chrono. He clips a couple of them. We'll look for the easier kill first as he focuses down Ellie Sash with the help of No Fear. They find one. And they get Nisha as well, that's the question. Pados is here to back up Nisha, and they can't quite punch through this Visage immediately. Finally, they do get it. Silent finds the double, but again, Pados, he gets the chance to get at the epicenter, bringing No Fear down incredibly low. Exotic Deer as well, ready with the chase down onto Always Wanna Fly. They'll find 2, they'll find 3 for Pados. Gets the triple kill.
And it looks like they're content doing that. Problem is, Chrono is available.
Fly to Moon are very close by. They're going to have to smoke the spell.
Propped.
They know that something's going on here. Nongrata's going to get jumped on those straight away. Pados and Exotic Deer looking to try and bring down the Night Stalker, but he's a bit too tanky. He'll survive. Silent. Time walking forward. They've got the Chrono. In fact, he's caught out 4 of them here. The Ice Blast comes in straight away on top of Pados. That's 1 down, but in return, they have lost No Fear. Nongrata also being forced away from the fight. There'll be a buyback from No Fear, looking to get back in on this and help out his side of Fly to Moon. Iceberg moving forward, looking towards Exotic D. Doesn't have the Rage available. He's going to be Astral. That should be enough damage to finish him off. No, it's not. It still dies. The right clicks are there. Exotic Deer will fall.
2 outer towers remaining are going to be their primary objective, assuming that Pados doesn't die here.
And they're looking for him. The Ice Blaster is going to be duked out as Pados forces himself to the side. Nongrata still chasing and punching though. He wants to find this. Can Pados get himself away with the jukes? He's trying. Does get the 2-man Burrow Strike. In fact, he's revving up the epicenter. He's looking to turn it around, get the damage out. And with the help of Exotic Deer, they're going to be able to get both of those there. 10 seconds till Chrono's fit. Katsuo already with Exotic Deer inside him, ready for the play. They jump in straight away, looking for Always Wanna Fly. Take down the AA.
Steal Ice Blast also. So that's going to screw Faceless Void over.
See, he's got his Chrono back up Silent. Already the tier 3 taking a lot of damage here as KINGUIN should be able to find another. Silent jumps forward. He does manage to get the 3-man Chrono. Do they have the damage to follow up? He's focusing Exotic Deer. He's getting the bashes. The Rage comes out. Exotic Deer trying to get himself away, but he can't. They'll get the kill onto the Life Stealer. Can they get anything more out of this? Silent finds Katsuo. It's a double kill for Silent, but Nisha on the backlines. He's picked up the No Fear Tusk. He's got the 3-man Familiar Stun, but the Sanity's Eclipse comes out from Iceberg, keeps the OD alive, and they find the full team wipe. Silent holding on there with the big Chrono, coming back up just in time. Triple kill for him. He's hunting with the Shadow Blade. He's ready to pop the Chrono if he needs to. He's looking towards Nisha and he will. He'll let it out straight up with the Ice Blast, focusing down his Visage. They take him out for a full minute.
And more, Exotic Deer.
And Katsuo also being chased down. Be Silent, heading towards Exotic Deer with Nongrata. He wants the bigger kill of the 2 of them. Exotic Deer has got the TP with the bash. It's there on the first hit. Silent able to stun him up. Exotic Deer is trying for the jukes around in the tree line, but they'll hunt him down. Fly to Moon, pick up a second core kill. Silent beyond godlike. That timing where there's that sort of edge towards KINGUIN's cause with the evasion they have through the Radiance's Solar Crest. That's sort of gone now.
Yeah, it's basically 8k net worth on the Lifestealer that's not really being utilized. It's now Burrow Strike, Epicenter.
I'm gonna have No Fear coming in, and with the BKB from Iceberg, he's just gonna pop it straight away, slide forward. He's more than happy to try and fight back against KINGUIN's squad. He's doing his best to punch through them. Exotic Deer and Nisha are focusing down Iceberg, but Iceberg pops the cheese. Panos is there with a burrow strike. Iceberg, Astral. Ice Blast flying in. Can he jump himself out? He can. Iceberg down towards the trees. He'll head himself away. They're still hunting. They're still chasing Iceberg. Is he actually going to be able to get away with this? He's got the Hurricane back up in a second. They don't quite know where he is. And he's going to get the kills. He goes back in. He gets both of them. Goes for the TP. They've got nowhere. Oh, they have. The Familiars are back in time. Straight into the mid they go. And in 10 seconds, I mean, Iceberg's going to have the Sanity's Eclipse back up.
Chrono is down for 40, though.
See if KINGUIN can actually get anything done within that time, though, as there's now a 14k advantage for Flight to Moon. They're going in, looking towards Katso. No fear, rolls forward, able to pick off the Rubik. Ellie Sash next, Exotic Deer, they have to run away. Exotic Deer's just straight back into the base. Ellie Sash can't get himself out of the ice shards there for No Fair, holding him down. And I mean, this game at this point, it looks like it may just even be over as Flight to Moon take a second set of racks. It just feels like this is a game where there's no comeback potential at all from KINGUIN's squad because of the fact that Silent, he's just had the easiest game of his life, it seems, on this void.
The game will end in a... So Chronosphere is up now. Silent wants to pad his stats a little bit more. You know, he wants to secure that MVP. I mean, the best part is you got Nightstalker vision, so you can see everything. And
he's straight in. Gets the Chrono onto a couple of them. There's pretty tanky Nisha on this Visage, but not tanky enough. Visage down for 80 seconds. Exotic Deer gets bursted by the Sanity's Eclipse. He will buy back. They have got the Epi and the Burrow Strike, but it's not enough damage to kill off Silent, as Silent can time walk himself away. Iceberg just turning, beating them down here with the build-up into he has. The buybacks are coming out as KINGUIN desperately trying to hold, turn things around. They'll look towards Non-Grata with the Burrow Strike, but they don't have quite enough control to bring him down. Pados is trying to chase.
Nice.
He's got the Yules. Maybe they can at least find the Night Stalker. Familiar stuns are down. They have got Non-Grata.
Astral on the Lifestealer.
BKB has been popped here by Iceberg. There's the jump forward, Silent. It's just a Chrono onto one, but it is a big one. It's Exotic Deer caught in the Chrono, punched down. He's dead for 110 seconds. Flight to Moon, they'll look for more. Iceberg pops the reflection, jumps in. There's the Sanities as he cleans up KINGUIN. GG is called, and Flight to Moon take game one here off the back of a very easy game for Silent on his Faceless Void. Did not die at all. Flawless performance, 17-0-12 from him.
And I am curious to see how this Katso Doom is going to work out.
So
Snowball in the mid lane, Raze.
They've got him. No Fear pots the Fairy Fire. He's trying to get himself away from the tower. And he's... all that extra bit of movement speed there. Ellie Sash for the Vortex. Is it going to be enough to continue to chase? Oh, no. He's got the right click. We'll see No Fear setting up from the side, looking towards Exotic Deer. The shards down, Non-Grata trying to close in. Do they have enough damage to bring down this lone Druid? The Cleave certainly helping out, and they've got him. They've got one. And they find Katsu as well. They're turning and punching. Katsu will be able to bring down the Tusk, but overall, again, it's Non-Grata cleaning up, getting involved in both of these kills towards the mid lane.
They may walk into it, though.
They might indeed still catch Iceberg, as Iceberg, he's heading up to the high ground. There's the Burrow Strike. They're straight in on top of this SF, looking to burst him down, and they should find this. He'll put the one charge, is not enough to keep him alive. They're heading over to join Nisha and Katso mid, but already the jump's been made from Flight to Moon straight away and looking to burst down Nisha's Death Prophet. Can they quite do it? The Soul Siphon keeping Nisha alive. Nisha turns with the Crit Swarm. He's going to be able to live through this, and now KINGUIN can turn. They take Non-Grata, they take Always Wanna Fly, and they take No Fear as well. Got the Arcane on Non-Grata.
I mean, he can get a great flank Ice Blast.
They do go straight away in onto Iceberg. They are going to Savage Roar him back, but with the chase down, he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to self-fuels himself up. Snowball's going to be there to buy some time, but he flies to Moon. They've lost Iceberg. They're going to lose Non-Grata as well. If they can find anyone out of this already, Non-Grata blinking away, but the chase is there from Pados. Closes the gap with the Burrow Strike. Silent's down as well onto the Tiniest. The Tiniest surrounded. Silent looking to try and turn things around, but they've lost Non-Grata. Look at the Static Storm down onto Pados and Katso. Non-Grata buying back for this one as he knows this could be a great fight for them to take Flight to Moon. Non-Grata jumps in, gets the burst down onto the Doom. They're cleaned up too. Can they get anything more out of this? The Doom still upon Silent. It will now wear off. Silent has been silenced by Nisha. It looks like Silent doesn't care. He's training him. He needs to care. Silence the Siphon. The Ghost from Nisha just ripped through the Lifestealer. They'll take down Tiny as well. Triple kill for Nisha. Flight to Moon immediately heading back. KINGUIN already getting a decent amount of damage done to this tower. And in fact, the Ghost is back up. Straight away they go looking for No Fear with a Crit Swarm Burst. Are they going to have it? He's got the Snowball. They'll buy him some time. He's actually going to be able to keep himself alive. His Static Storm dropped down, but it isn't going to be enough to control Nisha. Nisha gets himself out to the side. They've taken the tier 3 tower. Now they're focusing onto the melee racks. KINGUIN going in. They'll get the 3-man silence. Katso drops the Doom down onto Silent. Silent falls. It is Iceberg, of course, the one with the Aegis, meaning the Silent, he doesn't have a second chance for this fight. He's dead for 40 seconds. Snowball comes out from No Fear, but they're incredibly low within it. Again, the silence from Nisha picks up the triple kill. He's hunting. He wants to go for that sort of flashy play, and he is going to be able to find a big target here, and he's got it. Big way for them to start the fight off. Can they clean up more out of the back of this? They look towards Nisha. Nisha with the BKB getting himself out in time though. Patos comes in with the epicenter, and that's going to mean that there's 2 dead on feed. Fly to Moon.
Nisha's siphoning.
They found 3. They're getting more out of this one. KINGUIN jumping forward, looking for Iceberg. He's going to get Doom taken down the once. He's got the Aegis, but it's again a triple kill for Nisha. There'll be a buyback for No Fear. And is looking for Katso. That's silence. Find some time for Katso, but still the right click comes through. The mini Dooms are ready for revenge. Coming in, throwing the rocks at Iceberg. Are Fly to Moon going to be able to do anything big to stop this?
They see Nisha.
And on the high ground, Nisha's actually just going to jump in aggressively, looking to start and kick off the fight. The glimpse will be there to Nisha, sending him back away for the time being, but Katso gets in, looks for the Doom on Iceberg, won't quite be able to get it. The Static Storm's down. They've caught out Katso. They'll take the Doom. They've taken down 3 of them, and now Nisha. He's got the Eon Disc. He's trying to fight back, but it's only him and Exotic Deer against the whole side of Fly to Moon as they'll surround this Death Prophet. They should have a good chance of bringing him down, and they do. Fly to Moon take the team fight. Fly to Moon striking back hard, taking the net worth advantage for themselves. Certainly feels like a risky play.
I mean, Aegis is still on Lifestealer. Cheese is on Iceberg.
I mean, 90 seconds without the Eon Disc as well as it has been popped. So KINGUIN, they really want to think twice about this one. And Sash, he's caught out. They've got the glimpse. They will force him away. BKB comes out from Iceberg. Nisha is trying to commit for this. They do get the Doom down onto Iceberg. Silent trying to chase here. Who's he going to find the lockdown? He's got the Exotic Deer focused here with the Nullifier. Static Storm is down. The Doom still fighting against this SF. They'll trade their lives 1 for 1 there. The Exotic Deer gets chased down. Sash will fall as well. Only Nisha and Patos left alive. The buyback will be there for No Fear. Fly to Moon really want to make sure they can take this non-crowder, tossing away Nisha, making sure that he himself can walk away from the Ghost Lady.
And his Lincoln's is on an 8-second cooldown.
Fly to Moon, they're on the high ground. Nisha jumps in, immediately gets hexed. Static Storm's going to get dropped down as well. No Fear gets himself into the snowball. Nisha has the Eon Disc, the BKB. Katso taking a lot of damage here though from Silent and non-Grata. They've lost the Doom. Nisha getting surrounded. They are going to actually turn Iceberg. He's able to walk this off. He's been doomed for the time being. Non-Grata will still fall though. Nisha, too big and powerful here with the Ghost up. Will find one, take Silent as well. They get the double kill, KINGUIN. Do they really want to try and risk it around the pit? They may feel that they have to, as they do not want to let these sweets go the way of KINGUIN. They can't let them have the shard, the Aegis, the cheese.
Oh, Eon Disc gets procced.
Can they kill him? They'll jump in with the combo. But the BKB's out for Nisha. They turn. Static Storm is down here. KINGUIN, can they keep themselves alive? They've lost the Doom. But there's the epicenter from Patos, bringing Fly to Moon down. They've taken 3. The buyback will come out from Iceberg, but Silent, he's silenced up, surrounded. KINGUIN find a 4th. And always want to fly. He's trying to run, but Patos is there looking to hunt him down. Iceberg gets the Hex off, turns with a quick few raises, but he has to get himself out. In they go, into the high ground. 40 seconds without Silent. But Nisha, with these ghosts, he's taking the tier 4s. They've exposed the Ancient. Can Fly to Moon do anything to stop this non-Grata? Trying to find Katso, but the Glimmer Cave's there, getting Katso away. KINGUIN just focusing the Ancient, looking for the game. Exotic Deer punching it down, and they'll be able to find the victory here in Game 2 as they push the series to a Game 3. Potentially a few ways for KINGUIN already to be able to deal with the Terrorblade. It's going to be Patos on the high ground that will dispel it. Now get the sharp block out onto Patos, and they are looking to try for this kill. He is pretty tanky though. And do with the full 5-man here, so they'll continue to chase him down, diving underneath the tower, looking for this first blood. Mid lane, he is going to get got upon here. The rotation comes in from Fly to Moon. Non-Grata and No Fear setting up for Iceberg to get the damage done with this double damage rune. But now the counterplay comes in from Katso. He has the stun and Hex out onto the SF. They'll take down Iceberg in return. Non-Grata's trying to dive here to look for Katso. Katso juking around the tree line. Can Non-Grata find him? He cannot. He's got to get out of there.
And the Solar Crest, so might as well go for the pipe to counter out this potential.
There's poor Lion. There's a double damage Night Stalker jumping across the trees to look for a solo kill. About the line pick, it does sort of suffer against these sort of big, beefy roaming heroes. And bottom lane, Iceberg. The yours. Catch out Sash, cancelling the TP and taking the kill. Grata, Non Fear and Silent, they're positioned to jump forward. And look who's there. It's the 2 supports. Katso and Elisash taking the brunt of this attack as Fly2Moon coming straight away. See what they can do to try and stop this. They don't have Silent with them for this fight. They may just have to let this one go by the looks of it. I mean, they're trying to get him with the Tusk, but he's getting controlled outside of it. And indeed, KINGUIN take the Roshan, get the Aegis on Exotic Deer. They pick off the kill onto No Fair, as well as always want to fly. They try for a quick play there with a Requiem, but instantly an Ice Blast comes out in return. Nongrata looking to chase down Elisash. Pados trying for the blocks and such to get Elisash out of there. He is ticking down to the Earnest Shadows. It's enough damage. Nongrata will be able to find the AA, and it may just cost him his life. As he'll try for the TP out, he's not going to make it. They are finding these sort of plays and trades. Looks like they are still hanging around though. They're hanging around the pit. They want to try and turn, but Iceberg dukes it out with his blink, gets the Requiem off from the sideline. Exotic Deer pops the Rage. He's trying to focus down the Shadow Fiend, but the damage from Silence is actually bringing Exotic Deer down pretty damn low. He'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Exotic Deer. They'll turn towards Nisha. This is Fly2Moon striking back hard. With the Sunder as well. Silent back up to full. Exotic Deer goes to the Rage TP out. He'll make it away, but the rest of his team will not be as fortunate as Fly2Moon turn up. This Terrorblade
they see Underlord.
Going to be pretty invincible in these fights. He's got the Requiem, but there's the cancel there, straight away with a Hex. Snowball comes out from No Fair. We'll be able to dodge the Ice Blast by them sometime, but there's 5 members of KINGUIN here. BKB gets popped by Iceberg. He's going for the Requiem. The Exorcism is beating him down. He's trying to run himself away. He's got a double kill. Can Iceberg get himself out of there? He's going to have to blink up in a second, and he can. Straight up to the high ground. Iceberg is out. Same can't be said for No Fair.
A long shot.
Oh, yeah.
Level 17 is Death Prophet, and she's the highest is now Hex.
They're going to try and jump in. They get the Hex immediately onto Cat, so that's going to be one down. They've lost the Tusk in return. Iceberg pots the BKB, the Requiem, turns towards Nisha, but Nisha's got the Eon Disc. Trying to focus Iceberg here with the Death Fort. In fact, from Always Wanna Fly, doing a lot of damage here to the Death Prophet. Nisha gets taken down. It's going to be a double kill for Silent. Still, this Silent and Iceberg duo core absolutely alive as they'll look towards Exotic D. Goes to the Rage TP.
Especially since Tusk has Blink.
Wrap around it from Fly2Moon. They're coming in from the back, and Iceberg gets the midst of them all with the BKB, the Requiem. It's absolutely massive here to start the fight. If they turn, they burst down Katso. Pados, he's looking to get the rest of them out of there.
Kill him.
They got him. There ain't no Taxion today, but Nisha has managed to punch back with the Exorcism. Exotic Deer's found the double kill. Buybacks coming out from the side of Fly2Moon. They're looking towards Nisha. They've got the control. They'll take down the Death Prophet. And Nongrata and Always Wanna Fly, they've found more as well. They've got Exotic Deer. The buybacks paying off. Now this Spellcaster SF build, we have seen this in the past, and for every reason, when you hit 25, it is start to really time to pull out the plays. He's going to go in straight away on the backline. So with the BKB and the Requiem, Disc is out on Nisha as well as the Exorcism. KINGUIN are keeping themselves alive. They'll turn towards Nongrata, starting to force this Night Stalker away. He'll be able to fly himself up to the high ground. Self-heals here by Iceberg. He has been nullified though. Exotic Deer focusing him. The finger comes out, but it was the self-finger. He fingers the Lotus Orb Katso, takes it to the face. He'll buy back immediately, and they have been able to bring down the SF once. But he's got the Aegis. Iceberg straight back in onto the top. Pados is looking to take the team out of this one. She's going to cancel it because he realizes they can take this fight. They've brought down the SF at least. But is it enough? Because Silence does still stand strong. The SF kill may be enough to sort of allow KINGUIN to turn this one around. They are having to expend buybacks.
Protection for him.
Nisha focuses the Witch Doctor, so Nongrata gets out of there.
They got 2 minutes. What's the urgency?
They want to do it. They've got the Metamorphosis. They are going to jump in, looking straight away towards Nisha. Nisha has the Eon Disc, buys himself a few moments of safety. Katso falls forward, but the Snowball's going to be there with the counterplay. They've lost the line. Katso falls down. Exotic Deer focusing down on Nongrata with the Nullifier. Takes down one, but on the high ground, Silent stands his position. Punches into them. The Crimson Guard is not enough to keep these cores alive as they've lost Nisha. He's down for 2 minutes. No buyback. Pados as well, accepting his fate as it seems. He'll buy back immediately, but Nongrata, he's hunting down the backline as finds Elisash in the tree line. He'll fall. Iceberg jumps in with the Hex. They've got the Silence onto Pados. Exotic Deer looking towards Nongrata with the Nullifier, but Pados taking so much damage here from Iceberg as Iceberg gets the triple kill. Exotic Deer surrounded. They're all going down. The buybacks will come out from Exotic Deer and Katso. Can they really do anything to hold? Katso's trying to go in with a Hex, but the damage is too much here as he'll fall. The Ancient is exposed, and Fly2Moon will get the victory here as GG is called by KINGUIN. Fly2Moon take the series 2-1, knocking KINGUIN out.
The CIS teams on the up. Big Squadron coming in top 4, and now Fly2Moon making their journey upwards.